Hey, I'm Lori Rose. I am a local real estate agent here in Naples, Florida, and welcome to part 2 of Naples by the Numbers. So in part 1, I discussed what's going on in the Naples real estate market. I spotlighted the differences between the markets in the different zip codes that make up Naples and Collier County. In this video, I'm going to do a deep dive into each of the zip codes. I'm going to show you on a map where they are located here in Collier County. I'm also going to highlight some of the larger communities that you can find in each zip code, as well as go into an in-depth look at the numbers for each zip code. So if you're looking for information on a certain zip code, I have put timestamps in the description below, and that will give you an opportunity to fast forward through the different chapters to find the zip code that you are interested in hearing more about. Now, if you missed part 1 of this video, I'm going to put a link right above for that video, and you can also find a link for that video in my description below. So let's take a look at each of the zip codes. We're going to start with zip code 34102. So the 34102 zip code runs from the Gulf of Mexico on the west, and its eastern border is slightly east of Naples Bay. It runs from Keewaydin north to Golden Gate Parkway. And in 34102, you will find the city of Naples and downtown Naples. You'll find Port Royal, which is the most expensive non-gated community in Naples. You're going to find Aqualine Shores, Royal Harbor, Lake Park, Coquina Sands, and so many more small neighborhoods. So let's look at the market statistics, and this is from July of 2022. So currently, there's 3.21 months of inventory, and that's down 3.6 from last month. Our list to sold price ratio is 99.8. The median days on the market is 32, and that's up 23% from last month. And the median sales price for all types of properties in 34102 is $1,040,000. Now that's the highest in Naples, and that's down 6.73% from last month. So home values for 34102, the median estimated value is $967,300, and that's down 0.9% from last month. And over the last 12 months, the property values in 34102 have increased by 15.6%. Okay, the next zip code we're going to talk about is 34103. And again, the western border is the Gulf of Mexico, and the eastern border is slightly east of Goodlet Frank Road. And it runs from Golden Gate Parkway north to Pine Ridge Road. And in 34103, you're going to find the Moorings, Park Shore, Seagate, Sun Terrace, and so many other small neighborhoods. So let's look at the statistics for July 22. There are currently 2.8 months of inventory, and that's up 11.11% from last month. The list to sold ratio is 100.1%. Days on the market is 22, and that's down 4.35% from last month. Now, the median sales price for all types of property is $624,900, and that's down 50.6% from last month. Here are the home values. The median estimated home value is $1,305,670. Now, this is the highest in Naples right now, and it's down 2.7% from last month. And over the last 12 months, property values have increased 44%. So the next zip code is 34104, and that borders the Gordon River and the Naples Airport, and it ends at Collier Boulevard, and that's to the east. And it runs from Davis Boulevard almost to Golden Gate Parkway. Now, 34104 is home to many gated and non-gated communities, including Foxfire, Glen Eagle, Countryside, Berkshire, and so many more. So let's look at the statistics for 34104. There's currently 2.05 months of inventory, and that's up 7.33 from last month. The list to sold ratio is 99.9%, and the days on the market is 27, and that's up 170% from last month. The median sales price for all properties is $407,000, and that's down 4.8% from last month. And the home values. The median home value is $409,300, and that's up 4.3 from last month. And overall, the last 12 months, property values are up 49.9%. And we're working our way a little bit north. The next zip code is 34105, and this borders Goodlet Frank Road to the west and I-75 to the east, and it runs just south of Golden Gate Parkway to Pine Ridge Road to the north. 34105 is home to many gated and non-gated communities, including Wilderness, Bears Paw, Kensington, Gray Oaks, Windermere, and so many more.
So let's look at the market statistics for July 2022. There's currently 1.93 months of inventory, and that's up 4.32% from last month. The list to sold ratio is 99.7. The median days on the market is 16, and it's up 23.8% from last month. The median sales price for all properties is $414,000, and that's down 43.9% from last month. So let's take a look at home values. The median value for a home in 34105 is $520,560. It's up 4.2% from last month. And overall, in the last 12 months, property values have increased by 47%. So the next zip code to the north is 34108. And again, this borders the Gulf of Mexico to the west, and to the east is Goodlette Frank Road. It runs from Pine Ridge Road north to Immokalee Road. In this area, you are going to find many gated and non-gated communities, including Pelican Bay, Pine Ridge, Naples Park, and more. There are currently 2.3 months of inventory, and that's up 1.3 from last month. The list to sold ratio is 99.6%, and the median days on the market is 18, and that is up 38.46% from last month. The median sales price for all types of properties is $975,000, and that is down 7.1 from last month. Here's the home value information for 34108. The median estimated value is $1,179,720,000. That's up 3.5% from last month. Overall, the property values have increased by 51.9%. Heading slightly to the east, we are going to 34109. So 34109 borders Goodlette Frank Road to the west and I-75 to the east. And again, that runs from Pine Ridge Road to Immokalee Road. The 34109 zip code is home to many gated and non-gated communities, including Autumn Woods, Monterey, Pelican Marsh, Village Walk, Tiburon, and so many more. So let's look at the market statistics for July 2022. So 34109 has the lowest inventory in Naples with 1.68 months of inventory, and that's down 11.11% from last month. And it's no surprise that the sold ratio is 100%. Median days in the market is 20, and that is up 33.33% from last month. And the median sales price for all types of property is $742,000, and that's down 45.49% from last month. The home values in 34109, the median value is $654,920, and that's up 5.1 from last month. Overall, in the last 12 months, the property values in 34109 have increased 47.2%. So our northernmost zip code along the coast is 34110. It borders the Gulf of Mexico and then goes to I-75. It runs from Immokalee Road all the way up to the border of Lee County and Bonita Beach. In the zip code, you will find many gated and non-gated communities such as Audubon Country Club, Willoughby Acres, Imperial Golf Club, Collier's Reserve Golf Club, The Strand, Talus Park, Mediterra, and many more. So let's look at the market statistics for July 2022. There's currently 1.74 months of inventory, and that's down 11.2 from last month. The list to sold ratio is 99.7%. Days on the market is 22, and that's up 120% from last month. The median sales price for all types of property is $508,000, and that's down 15.33% from last month. Now let's look at home values. The median value for a home was $707,370, and that's up 4.8 from last month. And over the last 12 months, property values have increased 51.9%.
So are you still with me? Okay. We've worked our way from 34102 all the way to 34110. We've worked our way from south to north. And now what we're going to do is we're going to head on east. We're going to go south and east, and we're going to start with area code 34112.
One of the larger zip codes, 34112, runs along the Gordon River to the west and the south area. It goes to Bayshore to the east, and then far east to Collier Boulevard, then to Rattlesnake Hammock Road. Its north and south border are Davis Boulevard and Rattlesnake Hammock. So in this area, you're going to find the communities of Bayshore, Windstar, Naples Lake Country Club, the Naples Heritage Golf Club, Seychelles, Marquesa Isles, Cedar Hammock, and so many more. So let's look at the market statistics for July 2022. There's currently 2.3 4.02 months of inventory, and that's up 19.53% from last month. The listed sold ratio is 100.2. The median days on the market is 21, and that's up 50% from last month. Now, 34112 has the lowest median sales price at $360,000, and that's up 2.86% from last month. And as I mentioned, this is single-family homes as well as non-single-family homes. It's all properties. So here's the home values for 34112. The median estimated value for a property in 34112 is $393,160, and that's up 2.6% from last month. And over the last 12 months, property values have increased 54%. Next is 34113. It's Naples' southernmost coastal zip code. It runs along the Gulf of Mexico from Key Wade Island to the Isles of Capri and east to Collier Boulevard. Its northern border is Rattlesnake Hammock Road. Here you're going to find the communities of Lely, Naples Manor, Isles of Collier Reserve, Treviso Bay, Isles of Capri, and so many more. So let's look at the market statistics for July 2022. There's currently 2.25 months of inventory, and that's up 10.84% from last month. The list to sold ratio is 99.8. The median days on the market is 33, and that's up 120% from last month. And the median sales price for all types of properties is $563,500, which is up 6.1% from last month. So here's the home values for 34113. The median estimated home value is $568,370. And this area saw the most significant increase last month with a 6.4% increase. Over the last 12 months, property values have increased 58.8%. Next up, 34114. This is one of Naples' most expansive and least inhabited zip codes in the southern region. It loosely runs along Collier Boulevard from the I-75 intersection to the north and goes south, wraps around Marco Island, heads through the 10,000 islands all the way to Everglades City. And in this area, you're going to find Forest Glen, Hacienda Lakes, Verona Walk, Hammock Bay, Fiddler's Creek, Reflection Lakes, and so many more. So let's look at the market statistics for July 2022. There's currently 2.28 months of inventory, and that's up 9.62% from last month. And 34114 is one of the few zip codes where the days on the market is down from last month. Days on the market are down 6.25% at 15 days on the market. The median sales price for all the properties there, $540,000, and that's down 18.8% from last month. Now looking at the home values in 34114, the median estimated home value is $652,430, and that increased 3.6% from last month. And over the last 12 months, values of properties in 34114 have increased 62.9%. And this is the highest percentage of change for Naples. And one of the contributing factors for the significant increase is the new construction in the area. Okay, now we're going to head to 34116. This is the home of Golden Gate City and the southernmost portion of Logan Woods. This area is known for larger lots and very few gated communities. It runs west to east between I-75 and Collier Boulevard down to Pine Ridge Road. So let's take a look at the market statistics for 2022, July. There's currently 2.71 months of inventory, and that's up 7.11% from last month. The list to sold ratio is 99.8, and the median days on the market are 31, and that's up 106.67% from last month. The median sales price is $422,500, and that dropped 7.14% from last month. Now the home values for 34116, the median estimated home value is $459,990, and that's up 5.9% from last month. And overall, in the last 12 months, property values have increased 36%. Okay, 34117. Again, this is one of Naples' more expansive and least inhabited zip codes in the eastern region. It's referred to as Golden Gate Estates, and this area is east of Golden Gate Boulevard with I-75 cutting through the middle. Here in this area, you are going to find large estate properties and family farms. So let's take a look at the market statistics for July 2022. So this area, 34117, is the only zip code in Naples starting to tip more towards a buyer's market. And it's seen with the upward changes to the days on the market. 34117 has the highest days on the market right now with 40 days on the market, and that's up 150% since last month. Now, this area doesn't fit everyone's lifestyle. It has large lots, over an acre, and there's limited access to convenience shopping, so it tends to be not for everyone. This area also has the most months of inventory with 4.53, and that's up 8.11% from last month. 34117 also has the highest list to price ratio with 100.3%. The median sales price is $548,450. So home values. The median estimated home value is $524,800, and that increased 2.3% from last month. And overall, in the last 12 months, property values have increased 28.6%. The next zip code that we're going to look at is 34119, and that's located east of I-75 from Pine Ridge Road to Bonita Beach Road and extends all the way to Collier Boulevard. In this area, you're going to find communities such as the Vineyards, Island Walk, Longshore Lakes, Riverstone, Stone Creek, Cypress Woods, Quail Creek, Esplanade, Old Cypress, Raffia Preserve, and so many more. So let's look at the statistics for July 2022. There's currently 2.12 months of inventory, and that's down 2.75% from last month. The list to sold ratio is 99.6%. The median days on the market is 21, and that's up 75% from last month. The median sales price for all types of properties is $798,000, and that's up 20% from last month. Now looking at the home values in 34109, for 34119, the median estimated home value is $746,870, and that's increased 3.4% from last month. And over the last 12 months, properties in 34119 have increased 46.3%. The last zip code on our list is 34120, located east of Collier Boulevard. This is Naples' most eastern and northern zip code. This zip code is seeing the most growth now, with large planned communities being built. In this area right now, you'll find the communities of Bent Creek, La Mirada, The Quarry, Heritage Bay, Valencia Trails, Valencia Lake, Waterways of Naples, Orange Blossom, Skysail, and so many more. So let's look at the market statistics for July 2022. There are currently 2.85 months of inventory, and that's up 10% from last month. Median days on the market is 21, and that's up 23.53% from last month. And the list to sold ratio is at 99.8%. The median sales price for all types of properties is $549,900, and that's down 6% from last month. So let's look at the home values. The median estimated home value is $571,960, and that increased 4.4% from last month. And over the last 12 months, property values have increased 48%.
Well, that's it. I've gone through all 14 zip codes of the Naples and Collier County area. I hope you have a better understanding of where everything is located and what's going on in each zip code. If you have any questions about Naples and anything you've heard in this video, please make sure you reach out to me. You can text me, call me, email me, or even leave a comment in this description below. I'd be happy to answer those questions for you. So until next time, my name is Lori Rose. I'm a local real estate agent here in Naples, Florida, and I make videos like this one about the Naples real estate market, as well as what it's like to live here in Naples, Florida. So if you find these videos interesting, make sure you give me that thumbs up. You can also think about subscribing to my channel. That would be great as well. So until next time, have a great day. See ya.